Welcome back to the second part of our video tutorial of Studyworx 3. Today we're going to be taking you through the basics of how to customize Studyworx by setting up your profile, notes to self, and other things.
So, let's get started.
Because you've already signed up for Studyworx, you're going to want to click on the Sign In button. And then enter everything as you had before. Don't forget your password, butter lettuce.
Now, something you can do to save time is click on the Remember Me box, and this way, each time you sign into Studyworx, it will remember your email.
This will cut fractions of your second off your time, so this way you'll have extra time for doing things like shaving your legs. And just like that, you've been brought into Studyworx 3.
So first, we're going to show you how to edit your profile. Now, in order to access your profile, you need to click on your profile image. That's located on the left side of the navigation bar.
What you'll see normally is a picture of something that kind of looks like a pawn, but that's not very appealing, so we'll show you how to change that. First thing you're going to do is click on this Browse button where it says Avatar Image. Find a picture that you want to be your profile picture, and then attach it. Then, after you hit Update User, it'll upload that image from your computer directly to the web.
Once you've uploaded a profile picture, you can also upload a wallpaper image. Now, this is something that you really want to take time to pray about, because this is something that you're going to see every time you log into Studyworx. So it's important that you choose the right wallpaper.
I find wallpapers that remind me of Lucky Charms are always the right ones to choose.
I totally agree, Ryan.
Once again, you hit the Update User, and then they'll upload it to the computer. Now over on the left side, you have Edit My Bio. This is where you can write about yourself and tell all the important facts about yourself.
There's probably some things you probably shouldn't put in your bio, but we'll leave that up to your discretion.
Now while you're here, you can also edit your phone number, you can change your address in case you've moved, and then you can also put in an image of the day for other people to look at.
So say you come across this really cute squirrel on Google Images and you want to share it with everyone, click on Browse, locate it in your files, and upload it.
There's always room on Studyworx for more pictures of cute squirrels. Now that your user has been completely updated, let's show you some of the basics over here. First thing we're going to show you is how to set your school to be your main school. So if you click on the Home button, you'll see over on the right hand side the school that you'll want to be that you've already registered for, but you probably want to make your main school. If you click that as Set as Default, it'll take you to the school. But now anytime you click this Home button right here, it will also take you directly into the school. So now you can start going through, looking at all your assignments, figuring out your key verses, and blah blah blah.
Next on the navigation bar is the icon that looks like a paperclip. Now if you're ever confused about what the icon actually is, if you hover over it, you'll see it describe itself underneath. Now this icon is the Note to Self icon. Now when you click on it, you'll see below that it says Note to Self along with the button Edit. If you click on that, it will open up this thing where you can type in anything that you want to remind yourself of, anything that you think you should remember. And this will follow you around wherever you go on Studyworx. This will be always viewable as you work on Studyworx.
Now something similar to the Note to the Self is the Thought of the Day. And this is something that everyone is going to be able to see. Now this doesn't follow you around like the Note to Self where you might want to put reminders. This is where if someone is checking out your profile, they'll see things, maybe something that you have learned through the Bible, maybe something that you've just been pondering in life. But you always want to put something important in this thought of the day.
Tom's not going to be happy about that, Ryan.
Now next, you have the ability to turn on and off your wallpaper. And that's going to be with this little book sign right here. So say for instance, you're just having a really non-rainbow day and you just want to get rid of that. Well, with one click, it's going to be gone. And now your background is just a plain color.
This is as easy as that. Now, next on the navigation bar is this cog-like looking icon, which is where you can set your personal preferences. Here, you're going to be able to adjust the layout of your screen. So as you can see on the first drop down menu, it's currently set to default right. Now if Ryan clicks on default, then that will switch things up a little bit. So as you can see now, your navigation bar is on the left hand side of the screen. This is totally up to you what you want to do with this. This is one of the great things about being able to set your own preferences. It's something that you can do, and yeah, it doesn't matter what happens. You can just do whatever you want. That's the cool thing about Studyworx. You just make it your own, and yeah.
You also have the option, besides just the default right and the default left, you have what these call clean and clean right. When you click on the clean button, this is going to get rid of a lot of the boxing and it's going to put just the text onto the background itself. So it makes it a little bit cleaner. However, sometimes it makes it a little bit more difficult to read. So, depending on your background and your choices, this may be the option for you.
Underneath that, you see you have the ability to change the amount of rows in your text editor. Now say you're someone that doesn't really write a lot, then you can probably reduce this in size. But if you are someone who likes to write lots of notes, then you probably want to increase the size of the rows in your text editor. Again, this is totally up to you.
Also, just below it, you have your option to change the background color in case you don't want to use your wallpaper. Right now we have it set to blue, but you can change it to any color that you feel in the mood for, and then all of a sudden, whammo, your background has been changed. And you didn't even have to upload a picture.
So there you go. You have... Oh, I almost forgot that you can change the colour that your task will appear in. So currently they're set to pink, but you can change that too if you want to.
And there you go. There's a very detailed instructions on how to set up Studyworx to your personal preferences. Hopefully by now you've gone from that awkward I'm on a first date and don't really know what to say phase to someone who has moved up and you kind of know what you're doing, like a yellow belt in karate.
Yeah.
So that's all we have for you today. Until next time, happy charting.